Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is brought to you by Janet Collection. I'm teaming up with them just to review their new crochet butterfly locks. I will be reviewing their 24-inch, so let's just get right into it. Now, I went ahead and parted my hair off camera because I feel like that was just, the thing to do. And this is the hair. So like I said, it's the Nala Tress Crochet Butterfly Locks in a 24-inch 1B. I was super excited, you guys, to try this because I've been wanting butterfly locks forever, but I just didn't have the time and patience to do this. So when I saw it was a quick and easy, no wrapping, all that good stuff, I was super excited. So I'm just showing you guys what the pieces look like individually. As you guys can see, I already practically did my whole head already. Now, when it comes to this technique, you guys, my technique, I had no idea what I was doing, to be honest with you. This was the first time I ever in my whole entire existence using a crochet needle, crocheting braids in my hair. I was new to this. I was just actually literally just going with the flow. So right here, you guys, I was actually just following a step on YouTube that I saw where you could actually pull your braid through the crochet braid. And I tried that a couple times and that did not work. So I'm just trying to show you the technique far as this technique for me. One, the the butterfly lock was actually too skinny. It was too skinny for me to actually pull my actual braid through. Some of the parts I didn't want really tiny braids. Now if the braids are going to be tiny, then your braid will fit through. But my braid was not fitting through. Maybe it was something I was doing wrong. Like I said, this is the first time I done this, so it was just a mess. But anyways, let me tell you exactly what I'm doing. So like that loop, I'm just pulling the braid through just so it can be actually connected to my hair. So I'm struggling a bit because like I said, it was a little bit tough trying to pull this together, being that this was the first time. So now that the lock is secured with my hair, this is the part where I try to go in and pull my braid through. But some of them, I'm gonna be honest, some of them worked and then some of them didn't. So I guess it depends on how big your braid is, how small your braid is, then, and it'll probably work. But it just didn't really work for me. But this is the technique I saw. So if you want to do this and you want to try it, it may be a little bit easier for you, go ahead and do it. So I'm putting the crochet needle through the actual lock, just like this. And I'm going to pull my braid through it. Like I said, I saw this technique somewhere on YouTube and it seemed easy, but it's really not. So as you can see, as I'm pulling it, my braid kind of dissolves a little bit into the lock. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep on going. And the reason why I did it this way, I could have just cornrowed my hair to the back, but I am not a really big fan of crochet braids like that. For some reason, I've tried those a long time ago and I did not like it. I like it to have the actual parts in it. So that's why I did this, but it was not working and my actual hair kept unbraiding. I was like, what the heck? Like, this was a disaster. I wanted to cry so bad, you guys. I was struggling so bad. So I'm just like, good luck with this. I don't even really have no, like, it was just frustrating. I'm like, literally was about to cry, but I kind of figured out how to do it. And like I said, as you can see, like, this just technique was just not it for me. I know a lot of locks come thicker than this. So if your lock is thicker than this, then you could have true success and succeed at this hairstyle. But mine wasn't doing that. And like I said, this was just a total disaster. So after I was having the fight of my life with this braid, I finally got my hair through it. And what I like about the braid, it already comes distressed, so you don't have to like distress it yourself. So that's what I liked about it. Now, this is the part that I just really had a light bulb moment because I was just so freaking pissed, because this was not coming out right. But what I decided, and I went back and I watched a video by, her name is Jasmine Define. She is a lifesaver. She saved my life from this very moment, and I cannot thank her enough. So what I should have done was, if I still wanted the parts, I should have braided, had my braids, my plaits like I had it, and braided and connected all the braids. Aha, that was my light bulb moment. I was like, why didn't I think of that before? So what you guys can do is you guys can definitely do that, and it'll be way easier. So yeah. And this is how long they are, and this is the final look. So let's get more into the details. Okay, guys, so all right. So let's just talk about the hair. Okay. The pros and cons. Let's start with the pros. I actually really love my hair. I did not think I was going to, but I actually really like it. I'm very fickle when it comes to braids and goddess locks and all that kind of faux locks. I'm very picky. So I was a little concerned that I was not going to like the hair. I really do like my hair. I like the fact that it's already distressed, so it's just less work. And it's super lightweight, but I think the more, of course, the more hair you add, the heavier it's going to be. And my scalp is very sensitive. Sometimes I get really bad headaches, even though I hear a lot of girls say that, oh, it's lightweight. It's very lightweight, but with a lot on my head, which I do have a lot, it gives me headache vibes. So I don't know how long these will last. Probably I'll give them a couple days, but that's just me. What else? So I would definitely recommend, okay, the cons a little bit. It was not necessarily cons, but I was thinking it was more so on me because, like I said, this is my first time doing this. I struggled so bad, you guys, and I'm just being super honest with the crochet and all of this. Like, honestly, like when you saw me in the beginning, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I was trying to actually crochet my actual braid through the hair because I seen that in the YouTube video and I wanted natural parts. Sometimes last time I had these, something similar to these, I French braided my hair and I crocheted in that way, which is way easier, I'm gonna be honest. But I did not like it. I like my braids. Like I said, I'm really picky. I did not like it that you couldn't see any parts. Like, you couldn't see parts. Like, you can't really even see these parts. But, like, I didn't like the fact that you couldn't see parts in the hair. So that's why I was like, okay, I watched a whole bunch of videos and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it, you know, put the braid through it. And then it was just a disaster. Like I said, it's nothing against the hair, but the lock was too skinny. And it's just like my braids were not fitting through. Especially I didn't want them too small. So some of them did work, but some of them didn't. I think that's where you saw, and I know it's a bit confusing. And I might get some thumbs down on this video, but it's all good. It was a bit confusing because I was putting some of the braids through it and then I was French braiding it. So this is what I highly recommend, you guys. I highly recommend that you actually part it like how I had it parted and then connect your braids. When I finally realized that, I was almost done. So that's why you see me at the top of my head. Like, you guys, I wanted to cry so bad. But like you can see at the top of my head, I started connecting the braids together and I just wish I knew that sooner. It really made a difference and I wasn't struggling anymore. So, and it still kept the parts that I needed. So FYI, next time I do that, I'm just going to do that because I think it would have saved me so much more time and I would have got it right. I wouldn't have been sitting there crying. Like, I was like, I'm about to cry because this looks a mess. It looks a mess. But anyways, I hope I didn't confuse you guys too much. That's why I wanted you guys to watch until the end so you can get my honest review about the hair. About faux locks in general, these things get stuck, baby. They get stuck. I don't even think they're really meant to last that long. So, you know, you do you and how you want to do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too confusing because this video is probably confused as I was. But thank you guys for watching and God bless you and thank you for tuning in. Mwah.